Hi guys, I'm Zahid, and this is my 2012 Toyota Yaris. Now this Yaris behind me has a 1.3 litre engine producing around 100 horsepower. The fuel economy is good on it, to be honest. And all that power goes to the front wheels, front wheel drive. This Yaris is, I think it's top spec. It's got Bluetooth, it's kitted up, it's got everything, but it hasn't got LED lights or a modern look on it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to be putting some LED projector bulbs on, all right? Then, also I'm going to be putting some sweeping indicators on the mirror indicators. Yeah. So I'll explain what these do in a bit. So what we have here are Nova bulbs from our friends over in China. These are their own projectors. See, I've already taken these out. I had to test them. So these are their own very projectors. So in theory, they should pass the MOT, as they are not using the reflector of the halogen housing to bounce off the light, you know. So these won't dazzle any drivers. These don't blind them because they have a really smooth cutoff, to be honest. And yeah, so yeah, these only cost me £18, to be honest. My friends over in China, shout out to Afanova, sponsor me. So right here, we have an LED sweeping indicator for the mirrors. All right. So what these are, I also got these from our friends over in China. Yeah. So these, what they do, they just sweep from one side. It's a bit like Audi dynamic indicators, to be honest. So they sweep, and they'll blend in with the black mirror caps we have on the car. So it'll look like we have no indicators. When we turn them on, it's going to look really sleek, I promise you. This is one of the wires I need to splice on, because one of the connectors, see this connector, that connector isn't on the passenger side, so I need to splice it on, hopefully get it to work. Yeah. Let's go, let's get doing it. So to take off the headlights, the headlight main beam bulbs, we have to, come here, we have to take off that connector there, right there where my finger is, right there. So what we do, we're gonna gently pull it out, yeah. Then we take off this rubber cover here, right here. This is what it looks like, you know, this is just a weatherproofing protective type thing. And now, it's literally plug and play, to be honest. We get one of the lights, you know, make sure there's no water on them. Get the lights, see if they're adjusted. Put them in here, take the bulb out, old bulb out first, alright? Take the old bulb out. Forgot to take it out. That's the old bulb there, look at it. Just look at the difference. Look at the size difference, oh my days. Look at that. And now, make sure this top here is facing the front, as that is a high beam. So we put it in here. Bam, that's in. Looking pretty good. And now what we do, put the connector on, the little metal bracket. And now we get the rubber thing and put that on as well. Right here. And boom. Smash it in. And in theory, that should be working right now. Cameraman, do you want to give us a little high beam? Look at that difference. Hold it. Look at that difference, day and night. Oh my god. It's beautiful, because look, it doesn't use the reflective housing. So what we're doing now, we're going to put the indicator on, the dynamic sweeping indicator. So what you have to do with this car, what I do, I pry it open with this pry tool. Here, right there. Look, that's the mirror cap gone now. And that's our connection right there. But the thing is, you have to take the mirror off. So let me turn the car off. Hold on. That's all the way up. So now, I have to pry it from underneath. Okay, that's coming off there. Should come off there. It's off. Say hi, cameraman. Look at that. So now, what you do here, so there's a clip there. That clip there, see that clip right there. So what we do, pull that down. Put this pull that down. pull that down, that clip down, get a pry tool under there. I think, yep. Get a pry tool under there. Pry it out there. Sounds like I broken it, but trust me, I didn't break it. Take that connector out there. It's an old connector, old indicator. We can dash that now, but I'm going to keep it just in case. MOT. And now, put that on. Should be on now. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Cameraman, what do we think?
Honestly, 10 out of 10.
10 out of bloody 10, are you mad? So now, I'm going to try to get a screw. Put a screw in there and try to secure it down, alright? So, what have we done here? We've done a pretty much botch job, my first botch job. Put a screw in there so vibrations won't knock it out. So what we do now, clip that in. Boom, bang, pow. Look how sleek it already looks. So on this side it's a bit different because this one's got a different connector. So on this one, the actual bulb comes out, not this this plastic bit and the bulb comes out. On the other side, it was only just the thing. So yeah, off. Now look at the difference. Look at that. Different bulbs right there, different wires. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna pray to the Lord and take this off. Let's go. What you do with this, you get a handy pair of pliers. Cut it right there. Right there, that's cut. So what I'm doing right now, I'm trying to take the rubber off of the wire. It's pierced in that, that's right, that's good. So what I've got here, got my heat shrink solder right here. I'm gonna put it all the way down here. So do it later. Fix connectors. See which one goes where. Alright, so take this wire, intertwine them. Yeah, so by this point it was my first time trying to wire something up, and emotions were high. I didn't know what I was doing, so I thought, why didn't I just take the mirror off to make it easier for myself? Oh, we couldn't do it from there.
What I did.
What
yeah,
I'm doing now,
made it so much easier for myself.
From
but something really bad happened later in the video. So what I do now, how do you intertwine it? So yeah, literally 2 minutes before this clip was taken, I blew the fuse. So me and my friend, we went to the local garage to get a few fuses, and it only cost me £3. And so yeah. So fuse has been replaced. 10/8. My camera's in the car, so I can't bother getting out. Right there, that's the new aftermarket fuse. Hazards weren't working before. Nothing was working before. Let's try it now. Bismillah. Beautiful, beautiful. So my microphone died at this point, but it is now officially time to wire up the indicators. I'm now telling my friend to unlock the car, see if it works, which it do. It works right now. So I'm just telling him to unlock it again. Yep, both working. It looks really sleek. Thank God I thought of taking that mirror off. It would have taken me so long just to put that one wire in or do something. So now I've got a lighter in my hand because I've got a piece of heat shrink on the red wire, and that heat shrink basically has solder in the middle, and it improves the structural integrity so it won't fall off or cause any loose connections. So right now you can see I'm melting it with the lighter, and you can see I almost literally caught something on fire right there. Yeah, so that is one wire done and dusted. So what I could to connect the wires, I just shoved them all in. Now I'm shrinking the last heat shrink. So this concludes our episode, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed this, and welcome to this series.
of making the baddest Yaris in the whole of the UK.